Today I'm going to speak about some ways, 10 to be specific in this video, 10 ways that we self-sabotage as a result of childhood trauma. 10 ways, right? The first one, before I start, guys, please don't forget to like and share my video. And I'd love for you if you could subscribe and become a part of this channel, and also to hit that notification bell so that as soon as I upload a new video, you will be notified. So let's start with that. So the first one is substance abuse, and this can be illicit drugs, illegal drugs, and or legal drugs, which is like the prescription type for some kind of a sickness, right? And we will do this, but the problem is that this resulting thing is going to be addiction to some kind of thing. So now you have childhood trauma, and you're adding on this substance abuse problem that you never had before, right? So that is going to be self-sabotaging, a self-sabotaging type of behavior. The second one is eating disorders. Eating disorders where, you know, some people will starve themselves because they think they're fat, and some people will overeat because they just can't seem to satisfy that hunger inside of them. The next one is, and of course what happens with this is that the person is further traumatized, because now is either they look so skinny and they get they lose their health because they're not eating enough food. And on the other hand, somebody who eats a lot might have other diseases, heart disease. They can't perform well in their, just in life, walking, because they're so overweight because they eat so much, right? The next one is relationship issues, and this really is more like they have a difficulty. They're afraid of being in relationship issues. They're afraid of being in relationships, and so they might isolate themselves from relationships, or on the other hand, they may just jump into any relationship just to kind of get that connection with someone because they're looking for outside validation. The next thing is impulsive behavior. That's number 4. So people with childhood trauma may engage in impulsive or reckless behavior, such as bungee jumping, a lot of other reckless behavior, skating in the middle of the street, doing crazy stuff that can cause them serious harm, right, or even death. The next thing is chronic underachievement. A lot of individuals, they just stay where they are because they fear failure, and so they will just stay where they are. And so and on the other hand, some individuals will also want that chronic underachievement to just remain helpless all their lives and depend on others, because they feel that by doing that they're going to be treated with kids' gloves kind of thing. So it's like it's like something of an attention getter that some people are going to feel sorry for them. The next thing is self-harm or suicidal thoughts, right? So this can be as a result of feelings of hopelessness and self-hatred, and it can lead to self-harm or in different ways, and thoughts of offing themselves. The other one is avoidance or numbing behaviors, where people with childhood trauma use distractions such as excessive work, just binge watching TV, binge watching social media, gaming, doing a lot of stuff. And it could be just a lot of numbing behaviors. It could be sex with just random people, right? It could be just drinking, as we previously mentioned with addictions as alcohol and stuff like that. So and they're avoiding this because it is too difficult for them to face their emotional pain from the trauma that they had. But instead of going through it and working through it, they avoid it or try to numb themselves. The number 9 is difficulty regulating their emotions. Childhood trauma can cause really serious emotional dysregulation, making it difficult for people to manage their emotions in a healthy way. The last one, guys, is chronic self-criticism. And this stems from trauma from their childhood. Maybe they were criticized a lot by their parents. Maybe they were teased by bullies from their school, or even by their teachers, or by other students, right? Or just other people, their family members, friends, whatever. But they were criticized and they're teased and all of that. And so they have now taken on almost like the persona of those people doing it to them in their past, and now do it to themselves by, they're talking about something and it's always negative about themselves. I'm not able to do that. Every time I do this, I fail, and stuff like that. I'm just not bright enough for that. I could never do that. Stuff like that, right? And so all of these things, I have a video that speaks about the power of our words, right? And when we're speaking negative words to ourselves consistently, they are going to manifest into what you're speaking over yourself. They are going to manifest. It is a spiritual law. What you speak, God spoke this word into existence with his mouth, with words. That is what we do. We speak things into existence with our words because we were made in the image of God. So we're doing the same thing when we do that, but we're speaking negative words instead of positive words. So, until that person can heal and now speak positive words into their life, they're going to be going around in the same cycle and seeing the results of the words that they speak, the negative words they speak about themselves all the time. So it's just getting further and further and deeper into more trauma that they're helping now to create. I hope, guys, that you learned something from this short video, but I wanted to pack it with quite a few things that you can recognize these behaviors and these ways of behaving, ways of thinking, whatever it is, and what you're doing, that you can identify that these are responses, self-sabotage responses to previous trauma that you may have suffered, and so you can start working on it. Now, I work with individuals with trauma from relationships or whatever it is, and I also work with anything to do with life and relationship, guys. So if you're interested with working with me, just send me an email, leverageforchange@gmail.com, and put in the subject area coaching, and I can set up an appointment with you, free 30-minute appointment where we can discuss what is happening with you, how I can help you, and how everything works, and to be able to kind of answer every single question that you may have around us working together. So guys, please again, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share the video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you're notified as soon as I upload another video. Thanks in advance for everything, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.